Charlie Parker, hey, I can't say enough about Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker, first time I ever heard him play, you know, I had never heard anyone play the sax like that. And the first time I heard the name Charlie Parker came from Willie Smith, Joe Thomas, and Eddie Tompkins. It was with the Lunsford Band. We were in Kansas City. They said, Gerald, you've got to hear Charlie Parker. You've got to hear him. And so when I heard Charlie Parker, I could see what they meant. Now, we're talking about some guys that can really play here.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Willie Smith can really play the alto sax. And when you see Coleman Hawkins and Johnny Hodges and Willie Smith and Lester Young all sitting on this album cover looking at Charlie Parker, you can tell that something big is happening here. And Charlie Parker, as you know what happens, he can, you know. And to think about it, 34 years he only had to live. His message came at the age of 34. He brought a message that's will last forever in jazz, you know, just as dizzy. And then, so that's all I can say about it. I loved him. He's a beautiful guy. I never got a chance to work with Charlie, but I would have had he lived. I'm sure I would have had he lived. Yeah, he used to come by my house in Los Angeles. He came to Los Angeles and lived. Yeah, he came here and lived right after he left Diz. Right after he left, he came back here. He lived here, and he and Red Callender and Errol Garner. They had a trio. Doc West playing drums.
He recorded that.
Yeah, right, absolutely. And then he had a little stint up there at Camarillo.
Camarillo, yeah.
And I was here the day he got back from Camarillo. And they had every musician in town was on Central Avenue down at Jack's Basket Room. Everybody's waiting on Charlie Parker. Everybody. I mean, in the streets, people standing in the streets. And Charlie Parker came there, and he's just out of Camarillo. He's healthy. He's the guy's healthy. He walks up on the stage and pulls out his horn. It's like he's never been away, you know. So he's a beautiful guy. He's just tough break there. What can you say?